Hi, this is Yolanda Van Veen from vanveenbulbs.com, and we're going to learn all about how to grow Agapanthus or Lily-of-the-Nile. It's a beautiful sunflower or beautiful sun plant from South Africa, and it grows really well in almost any climate. So the Agapanthus is considered a bulb in the Northwest because it goes dormant in the winter, so I sell it as a bulb. And it's just a root, and it has an eye. This is where the growth was coming up. So I can turn around and dig it up and separate it from other bulbs or separate it from other parts of the Agapanthus very easily. So as long as they meet, you can see where all the roots meet, you can dig that back up and plant it again. And when I plant it, it's about 3 inches deep. So don't plant it too deeply. And another trick I've learned with anything that has lots of blooms or anything that's rooty is they've got to be crowded to bloom. So I would put at least 3 or 4 roots together almost touching. As you can see from this container, there's probably 50 to 100 starts in there. And it's giving me 2 blooms that are almost done. But it needs to be crowded to bloom. It loves to be crowded. So the more crowded it is, the happier it is. So in order to get blooms quicker, start with at least 3 to 5 in one area. Because if you put one by itself, sometimes it takes 2 or 3 years to bloom. Don't be disappointed if they don't bloom the first year, because they have to have masses of roots to get lots of blooms. That's why you see them on the side of the road in California. There's just tons of blooms and there's tons of starts. They like to be crowded. So the key with them is crowd them out to start, and you'll get blooms much quicker. And put them in as much sun as you can put them in. They love hot, hot, full sun. They do not do well in shade. They won't bloom in shade, and they don't get hot enough. So put them in as much heat as you can. But saying that, I do know a big group of Agapanthus near Portland that they're right on the edge of a bridge, and the house has got street on all 4 sides with some big pine trees. They're thriving. They're full shade, but they're thriving, tons and tons of blooms because they're crowded. They've been there a while, and they've got the heat. So it's not really sunshade, it's hot, cold. So put them in the hottest area you can find, and they'll do really well. They bloom every summer. Hummingbirds love them. And they're really easy plants.